I guess just, you're back in the rotation this weekend, just kind of looking at the stretch of midweek starts you had and really kind of dominated. I mean, what did you kind of take from those midweek starts, and how do you think that kind of helped you, get back to this point where you're in the weekend rotation?
Yeah, I think if you look at my first 3 SEC starts and then you look at my midweek starts, the biggest difference you could see is probably just my off-speed for strikes. I think that'd be the simple answer. Me just pound the zone, throwing all 4 pitches for strikes. But at the end of the day, I think I had a rough 3 weeks on the mound, and staying mentally positive, my thoughts, they had to be good. Continuing to think that I was the best pitcher out there also helped as well.
Christian, going and pitching in midweight, did that help you build up your confidence back where you came into the SEC start last weekend when you felt like you could get out there and really do it?
Yeah, for sure. And some of those teams were just as good as some SEC teams. Like, I think Georgia Tech was the top 10 offense in the country. So going out there and being able to get outs against them was huge for me.
Yeah, just last week to be able to do that on the road at Tennessee and kind of get the game started. How big of a deal is that as you now prepare for this stretch run?
Yeah, I think it was huge. It's definitely huge for our team. I love being able to go out there and compete for my guys. And then also for me being able to understand that nothing changes whether I'm facing Sanford or Tennessee or South Carolina. Just going out there, throwing all 4 pitches for strikes is huge.
This pitching staff as a whole, I mean, I know you guys, you guys are all kind of one-on-one in your own right, but just as a collective group, like, how would you describe the identity of this pitching staff?
Yeah, I think it's great, and I think it all starts with Sam Dutton going out there Friday nights and doing what he does. He's somebody I look up to. I think he might be leading the team in strike percentage. So I think that just gives us a confidence boost going into the weekend, watching somebody like him go out there and compete.
Right. Christian, what's been the message from the team leaders, from the coaching staff this weekend about the opportunities y'all have this weekend and next weekend for your finish and possible regionals and such like that?
Yeah, I think Coach Thompson talks about how it never ends. Whether we have a good week, a bad week, we got to go out there next day and work on getting better. And this weekend's another chance to get better.
Fabian just talked about it, Butch just talked about it. It's not who you play, it's how you play. Is that the mindset for this team now?
100%. And I think everybody knows going into this weekend that South Carolina is probably one of the weaker SEC teams, but that doesn't change our mindset one bit, whether we're playing Tennessee or South Carolina. Like BT says, it's not who we're playing, it's how we play.
Christian, what have you done to try to make sure that this long season, probably the longest that you've had consistently, that you're still healthy, you're still feeling good, and can perform every weekend?
Yeah, I think everything matters, from sleep, hydration, the stuff you do in the weight room, the recovery room, like everything matters. And I think it's important to not take a single day off, and good or bad, you got to go out there next day and work on getting better.
Good.